Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Can we just first of all just have a laugh about why I have this hat on, like I'm going on vacation or something? I'm not, but I just wanted to have this hat on. I had this on and I felt like it wasn't enough, you know, just like one little tube top, it wasn't enough. So I needed to put something else on that just gave this video a little bit of a pop. So if you're laughing at me, get your laughs out now. Yeah, get your laughs out now, because I'm gonna be wearing the hat the whole Q&A, so let's go. I've written down some of your questions that I put up on my IG. I put a question box up on IG and I got a few questions, not as many as I would have thought. It wasn't like a high engagement time, so maybe I should have waited to get more questions from you, but obviously this isn't the first time I'll do a Q&A and it won't be the last time I'll do a Q&A, so whatever, I might as well just get one out because like I said, I'm holding myself accountable. So I've written down a few questions in my Power of Now journal. My mate actually got me this book, this journal. But yeah, just in case any of you had that question. That's the answer. So let's get started, guys. All right, so we've got question 1. I'm going to start off light. I felt like I need to just start off light, and I'm probably going to answer the Love Island inspired questions closer to the end. But yeah, my favourite show currently is probably Ginny and Georgia. It's so good. It's so good. It's so emotional and so representative of what we're dealing with these days, like anxiety, depression, all that type of stuff. And you know, a mixed race girl, I feel like mixed race stories haven't been told enough, and so it's nice to see that, and it's nice to, yeah, I don't want to get too deep. That's my favourite show right now. I don't know, it's the only show that I've been able to watch and still be captivated by as of now. Hopefully the next show I feel that way about will be one that I'm in, so yeah. Question number 2, what's my go-to Bible verse when I'm in doubt? Oh, I really love this question. It would have to be Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, to give you a future and a hope, not to harm you. Oh my God. I'm gonna cry just saying it, like, yeah, when I'm in doubt, I think that is my favourite one. Obviously, I have so many that I love so much, but Jeremiah 29:11, like, I mean, how can that not just give you some sort of calm and peace about what you're going through? Because at the end of the day, God does know the plans that he has for you, and they're not to harm you. And so just like following in his footsteps, just following in that goodness, being a good person, then you just know that it's all going to end up for your good. So yeah, that's my favourite. Question number 3. Have my mum and brothers ever visited LA? My mum has not visited LA. Sad, I know, she's not visited LA. She's been to California before. She's travelled all over the United States, but she's not been to LA, no, sadly. My 2 brothers, yes, they have been. One of them actually lived with me before in LA, in this apartment that I'm in right now, and my other bruv, he has been here several times. So yeah, my 2 bruvs, they've definitely been to LA, but my mum has yet to come. Hopefully she'll come this year, hopefully. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, next question. Will I be featured in any American films? Do I have any acting coming up lately? I actually got a few of these questions. I love that you lot want to see me in more films and shows. I do too, trust me, I do too. I am getting much more not I'm getting much more. I'm focused on my acting now. I mean, I always was. Pre-Love Island, I was actually quite anxious to go on the show just because of obviously the reality TV stigma that can defer you in acting. But we live in a new day and age now. Like, now when you go on auditions and stuff, they actually ask you, like, well, what's your following, all that stuff. Like, we're not in the times anymore where they made a star out of you. Like, these days, they kind of want to see what you already have to bring to the table, and if that's a following, then it can sort of help you. So I'm not looking at it as a negative anymore. But to answer your question, yes, I will be featured in some films. I actually don't have an acting agent. That's a little fun fact. Everything that I booked has just been off of connections that I've built in LA over the 10 years that I've been here, and it's just a testament to putting the time in, and I'm a firm believer in building connections with people, and it's worked out for me. So I don't have an agent yet, but that's what I'm working on right now. If you are an acting agent, hit me up. But yes, I will be in some stuff. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I actually quite love this question. If I could become a main cast member on any TV show, what would it be? Wow. Off the top of my head, I would have to say that I feel that I would play such a good Viola Davis in How to Get Away with Murder. I think that's just such a powerful role. Honestly, all of Viola Davis's roles are roles that resonate with me a lot. I seem to be booked in those types of roles as well thus far. But yeah, I think How to Get Away with Murder, that would just be insane. My dream is to have a reoccurring role on a TV show. So that's what I'm working towards right now, and yeah. Do I see myself living in LA in the next 5 years or somewhere else? Great question. I do see myself living in LA in the next 5 years. Obviously, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm such a free spirit, so we'll see. But this is where I get to do what I love. Like, this is majority of where the acting scene is and things like that. So I don't see myself not ever being here. So yeah, in the next 5 years, I do see this always being at least one of my homes. I think I'm so blessed to live in London and LA, but yeah, I think I'll always have some sort of base here. Yeah. How often do I have away from my phone time? Do you know what? So I love to unplug. I think it's the best thing ever. The only thing that's been stopping me from unplugging as much these days is because my mum just gets so panicked when she doesn't hear from me. So I've just been making sure that I have my phone on. I need to just set it on a mode where only she can reach me, so that I could just text her and be like, yo, I'm all right, I'm going off the grid for an hour or so. But I used to love unplugging because it's just the best thing for your mental health, honestly. Like, we don't realise how much we're affected by looking on our phones 24/7 and watching what other people are doing. Like, honestly, like, the second you just focus on yourself and like, what do I want and what am I inspired by, you just move different and you just feel healthier mentally. And once your mental is healthy, you're unstoppable. So, I mean, obviously your physical health, but yeah, once you can control the mind, you're just one of the most powerful beings ever. So unplugging is something I used to do a lot. I've not been doing it as much lately, especially since coming off at LI. It was just like so much to just be on the internet. But now I'm getting back to a place where I'm unplugging at least for an hour, where I'm not on my phone at all. But social media, I'll unplug for a very long time, and that's actually been quite tough too, because I feel like I need to be more active on social media. But I just feel better not on there. Like, yeah. Next question, do I work out and what is my exercise routine? Yes and no. So I love to exercise. That's another thing that I think is just so powerful for your mental health. I used to have a trainer. Like I've been in sports my whole life. I was always a lover of sports, basketball, volleyball, track and field. So yeah, I've always been a lover of sports. These days I will do just at home workouts. So I'm just making sure that my body stays tight, but I really have got to start weight training, strength training, because I want my bum to be like nice and plump. Do you know what I mean? Like really just up there, and right now it's not. But working out the bum is tough, you know, like it takes a lot of time. You have to put a lot of time and effort. If you take 1 week off of working on your bum, it's gone. Sorry, like it's gone unless you got those arse shots. So yeah, but the question, did I even answer the question? Yes, I do exercise and I mostly do like abs. I love to strengthen my core, but I've not been in the gym in a minute. So I've got to get on that. But yeah, I'm always at home doing at least like a 5-10 minute thing. I think movement is key, and I always have some movement, but I'm not an exercise guru. I've got to change that. Ooh, how tall am I? I'm 5'10". I'm a very, very tall girl. And then when I wear heels, I'm around 6'2". So I need a tall lad, you know? Yeah, very, very tall. What actors do I want to work with one day? I think anyone who really, really knows me or follows me on Twitter or whatever knows that the #1 actor that I am dying to work with is Denzel Washington, of course. Come on, like, who else? Yeah, I want to work with him before he retires. I don't know, I feel like he's gonna be on his way out soon. Like, he's obviously getting older and older, and it's making me so sad, but that just means I've got to be on it. To work with him would be an absolute dream. He's a work of art, honestly. Anytime I watch him, I'm just in awe. I could just sit there and just, his mannerisms, like even just small things, and that's what makes an actor an actor. Like the smallest things he does can just change how you feel about a scene or what you think that character's going through. He's just spectacular. Every single role he plays, I truly believe him. I'm full on like, that's him. That's probably what he's like in real life. Like, I feel like it's him. With every single role, it never changes. And I think that's just the epitome of being a strong actor. It's just being able to make everyone believe that the role that you are playing is who you are. Like, wow. Denzel Washington, Viola Davis, there's many, many more, but if you're asking me like my top people, it would be them two. Yeah. Have boys been sliding into my DMs since the split? Yes. It's a very simple answer. Yes, there have been boys sliding into my DMs since the split. They strolled in quite early. I think it's really funny. I think yeah, boys, they just make sure that they come in when you're done with someone. So yeah, they've slid in quite a few. Favorite place that I've traveled to? Nairobi, Kenya. Like, it was just the most spectacular place that I've ever been in my entire life, honestly. Like, I can't even put into words what I felt. Like, obviously I was there working. I was filming my first TV series, Crime and Justice, and I know that added to why I loved it so much, because I was doing what I love, but there are no words to describe how beautiful that place is. Like, there was security everywhere we went. Like, we pulled up, they would check your car, so you felt safe everywhere, and it was so modern, like so modern. I felt very lied to about the African countries when I went to Kenya. It was just a really spectacular place, and I didn't even get to go on the safaris and stuff, like go see like lions and stuff. I didn't even do that, but I will when I go back next time. But it was just the most special place. If you've never been, then try and go. Phenomenal place, honestly. All right. We have got into the Love Island inspired questions. Let's get into it. So the first question is, would I ever go back on Love Island? The answer is no, only because I'm about to be 30. I don't think that there are any 30-year-old women on Love Island. Not that that would be a problem. I've just never seen it before. And also, I've just moved past it. It was just a one-time thing for me. And it was a great experience. And yeah, I just think I'm ready to move on to other things now, especially in the acting field. I don't really know if I would want to do more reality TV. I know that was another question. Yeah, I'll just jump to that question since I'm on it. Would I do any other reality show? I'm not going to say no. I never want to say never, because you just don't know. But it would have to be something not associated with love, just because, you know, I do believe if both parties are genuine, then you can definitely find love on a reality show. I truly believe that. But unfortunately, you just don't know when everyone's genuine, so you'd have to see when you get off. So I think like falling in love in the public eye and then not having maybe the other person feel the same way can be like a lot. So I personally, anyone who wants to do it, go on. I went and I really enjoyed myself, but I'm done now. Next question. What's a scene or a moment on Love Island that I won't forget? Oh boy. One of them is obviously one with my ex where we had the sneaky link kiss. I'm never gonna forget like what that felt like. It was real to me, even if it wasn't real to him. So I'll never forget that moment, and I'll never forget Special Agent Chubb. I was wearing this hat, you know, like, come on. Our secret mission, that was just so much fun. And I'll never forget just day one, meeting all my OG babes, and yeah, those 3 moments I think I'll never forget. Do I still keep in contact with people from Love Island? Yes, I do. We have a girls group chat and we chat in there all the time. Deb, Sydney, Courtney, Maddie, Serenity, we all chit chat. And yeah, I'm friends with other girls, like, I'm not gonna name everyone, but yeah, we do still chat. We are all mates. I'm actually going to see the girls soon. So yes, I do still keep in contact with them, and I still keep in contact with the boys as well. Not all of them, obviously, but yeah, I think we just had a really good crew. There was a lot of love between us, and I love that. Are Courtney and I still close? Yes, we are very close. That is my best mate ever. I'm obsessed with her. She's the most loyal friend I've ever had, honestly. Yeah, we're getting even closer now. I think we had a little, not rift, but obviously when I was in my last relationship, I was very keen on giving that its full attention. And yeah, I think Courtney even let me know. She's like, you sort of pushed me to the side, you know, when you was with him, and that really hurt my feelings. But that's type of lover I am, I do think it's great to focus on your relationship. She was always in my life and we was always close and stuff, but you know, a few people did have issues with my ex, and well, I don't even know if he's my ex because apparently we were just in a business relationship. So like, a few people did have issues with my ex-business partner, in his words, and I just kind of turned a blind eye to anything anyone was saying, and just gave him the benefit of the doubt all the time. But yeah, he proved them right, unfortunately. But yeah, so Courtney and I did, you know, I feel bad for that time period, but at the same time, I don't feel bad for giving what I thought to be a relationship. It's time, it's well-deserved energy. It was wasted energy, but Courtney and I are great. And now I'm going to listen to her when she has anything to say about people who she doesn't think are genuine. So yeah, Courtney and I are close. To answer the question, we are very, very close. Well guys, that is it for the Q&A. We are done here. I know that, well, I'm not going to say I know, because obviously like you could feel different than me, but maybe the questions weren't that juicy to you, but I still wanted to just answer a few questions. If you have more juicy questions, make sure that you ask them. Anyway, you can ask me on Zeta Confidential. I try to write every single person back on there. And I will do another Instagram question box. I think I saw someone say, will I do an assumptions one? And I would love to do that. So I'll put an assumptions box in my IG, and if you see that, make sure that you put your assumptions in there and I will see what I can do to answer them. I won't hold back. Honestly guys, these were the questions. I love juicy questions and these were them. Of course, there were a few where if I had to answer them, I would be, and I was being totally honest, I would be sort of not being very nice, and yeah, I just didn't want to go there. But yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any more questions. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you had a nice laugh at my vacation hat. And I will see you in the next video, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. God bless you. May abundance and overflow be your portion. And I love you so much. Bye-bye.